Please silence your cell phones. If you need to step out for any reason, please do so from the side rear door. Also, we ask that you remain at your seats for the duration of the program. Staff photographers will be capturing the students, and these photos will be made available to them. Please do not approach the stage. If you would please stand as you are able, our ceremony will begin.
Good morning, everybody. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone, to this glorious morning to the Georgia campus of the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine Physician Assistant Class of 2026 White Coat Ceremony. I am Justin Gambini, Chairman and Program Director for the PA program, and it's absolutely an honor to gather here today for this momentous occasion. This ceremony marks a significant milestone in the lives of these aspiring healthcare professionals. It symbolizes their formal entry into the clinical practice of medicine and the solemn commitment they are making to uphold the highest standards of compassion, ethics, and care. We are delighted to have with us today family, friends, keynote speaker Garrett, Dean Brian Mann, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026 graduates of the PA program. We welcome you to the White Coat Ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. And I want to thank you all for being here also. I'm Dr. Brian Mann. I'm actually the Dean of the School of Health Professions and Sciences here. And on behalf of the whole PCOM community, I extend my warmest congratulations to our graduating class. I want you to look at the individuals sitting around you. You're surrounded by peers who share your passion, your intellect, and your dedication for medicine and caring for the healthcare need of others. You are about to embark on an even bigger journey than you just completed, one that will challenge you, it'll inspire you, and no doubt it will transform you. The white coat that you receive today is more than just a piece of clothing. It's a powerful symbol. It represents the trust that patients place in you, the knowledge that you've acquired and will continue to pursue, and the ethical responsibility you will uphold. It signifies your commitment to lifelong learning, to empathy, and to serving humanity with the utmost integrity. Your faculty have enjoyed the opportunity to guide and observe you, watch you grow and mature into the physician assistants you are today. We know that you're capable and determined individuals with a strong foundation in medicine that will equip you to continue to develop and meet your full potential for the betterment of others in your community. You've worked hard, and it's absolutely our joy and our privilege to welcome you in to our profession, welcome you into my profession as a colleague, and I want to offer you the warmest of congratulations. Congratulations again, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dean Mann, for those absolutely inspiring words. I now have the distinct pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for today, James Garrett, PA. Mr. Garrett is the former assistant professor and clinical physician assistant who served as principal didactic faculty for the PA program here at PCOM Georgia. He taught at PCOM Georgia for 6 years before joining A.T. Still University last October. PA Garrett graduated from Texas Tech University Health Science Center PA program in 2013. He began his medical career in rural family medicine in West Texas. After returning to Georgia, he worked in emergency medicine for a number of years and has spent over a decade practicing urgent care medicine. We are all excited to welcome him back and to hear his encouraging words to the class. Please give a warm welcome to PA Garrett as he comes to the podium.
Thank you. So good morning, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow colleagues. The physician assistant class of 2026. As I look at you today, I can't help remembering the exhaustive faces, the first week of classes, the panic look before the first anatomy and physiology exams, and the overwhelming confidence that each of you developed during your clinical year. Take a moment and look at yourselves. Take a moment and look at how far you have come, and take a moment to feel the weight of what you're about to wear, the long white coat. For over 2 years, the faculty has pushed you harder than you ever thought possible. They questioned your differentials, challenged your treatment plans, and demanded excellence. This was not done to be difficult. They did it because they all knew that one day, the multiple choice questions would stop and real human lives would take their place. They did it because they knew you would sit where you are right now, on the cusp of independent practice. Up to this point, you have lived your lives in the short white coat. That coat was a safety net, but it was also a warning label. It told other medical professionals and your patients that you were learning. It told them that you were going to track down answers to questions that you were not sure of. It told others to have patience with you. It was a coat defined by questions, by the constant rustle of your pocket guides, and the comforting reassurance that a preceptor was always standing behind you. Today, you're going to trade the short white coat. The long white coat you receive today represents a profound shift. It is not a mere reward for surviving PA school. This long coat is a mantle of responsibility and trust. When you walk into a patient's room on day one, they will not see a student trying to pass a rotation. They will see their healthcare provider. You will be telling your future patients, I am ready. This transition from the short white coat to the long coat means that the safety net has now changed. The final decisions, the orders that you make, and the ultimate accountability now rest on your shoulders. But remember, you are prepared for this exact burden. Our profession was founded on a wonderful concept, collaboration. We are trained to be adaptable, to communicate seamlessly, and to bridge gaps in care that others might miss. As PAs, your long coats will be dragged through emergency bays, folded over the backs of chairs in the clinic, and stained with coffee while working the overnight shifts in the ICU. But beneath the fabric is the core of what makes a great PA. And I want to give you 3 final pieces of advice for the journey ahead that you're about to face. First, protect your humility above all else. The moment that you think you know everything is the exact moment that you become a dangerous provider. Never be too proud to ask a question. Second, see the human being, not just the pathology. It is easy to get swallowed by the high patient volumes, exhausting overnight shifts, charting, and administrative metrics, which we all love. The extra 2 minutes you spend pulling up a chair, sitting at eye level with a patient, and truly listening will often do more healing than any prescription that you write. Treat the chart with accuracy, but treat the person with dignity. Last, trust the foundation that you built here. Imposter syndrome is real, and it will knock on your door during your first month or even first year on the job. On that first day, when you sign and order a loan, you might feel like you accidentally stole someone else's jacket. When that self-doubt creeps in, look down at this coat. Remember the thousands of hours that you logged, the brutal exam blocks that you passed, and the grueling clinical rotations where you proved you belong. You did not get here by accident or luck. You earned every single inch of this fabric. At this time, I would like to address the families and friends in the audience today. Thank you. Thank you for sharing them with us, for keeping them grounded during the dark tunnel of didactic year, and for anchoring them through the emotional roller coaster of clinical rotations. This milestone belongs to you just as much as it does to theirs. It belongs to your patience, love, and sacrifice. You survived this journey with them. My fellow colleagues, I think I can speak for all of us that it has been an absolute privilege of this faculty to watch you transform from nervous students into sharp, capable clinicians. Go out into your clinics, your emergency bays, your underserved communities, and operating rooms. Practice great medicine, look out for one another, and wear your loan coats with pride that you have earned. Never forget the passion that made you write your PA school application essay all those years ago. We could not be prouder of you. Welcome to the profession, and congratulations on earning your long white coats. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garrett, for sharing those thoughtful words, and thank you for offering your heart to us today. And I hope each of you, as you've heard those words, take those to your heart and move forward with them, because it's a real message that I think we all feel each day when I hear the words that have been spoken here in the last 2 days in the tutor ceremonies. You're listening to people that have done the job, and I think it's incredible that they share their hearts with you. So thank you very much, James. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. We will proceed with the presentation of the white coats. As each graduate's name is called, please come forward to receive your white coat from your faculty members. Family and friends, we'd ask that you'll hold your applause until all the graduates have been coated. Faculty members, please approach your yellow line on the stage. The first row, we will start with the first row of the class of 26. Please rise and approach the left front of the stage, your right. As your name is called, please walk across the stage and stand in front of your coding faculty.
Tricia Lack, Heather Nicole Rhodes, Jacqueline Wider, Sandra Bailey Strickland, Audrey Elizabeth Harris, Alexia Anthony, Elaine Garcia Colon, Presley Dye, Meredith Edwards, Anna Stewart, Alan Zelikovsky, Robert Ludwig III, David Fong, Dylan Lee, Sarah Abdelmalak, Queenie Duwang Prasoth, Ashley Harding, Caitlin Enderly, Yoli Baltzigar, Avery McCormick, Christina Pinkava, Anna Yang, Marilyn Anderson, Kelly Cook, Peyton Ashley Salo, Anfeng Ha, Madison Gillespie,
Family and friends, please join me in a round of applause for the class of 2026. I want to invite Professor Carrie Knoll to the podium to lead the class in the Pledge of Professionalism.
All right, graduates, colleagues, please rise. You are about to affirm your commitment to the principles that will guide your professional lives. Please raise your right hand and read the pledge with me. It is in the back of the program if you need the words. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to invite the PA class of 2026 President, Madison Gillespie, to the podium to address her classmates.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Madison Gillespie, and it has been my esteemed honor to serve as class president. To our faculty and preceptors, thank you for guiding us, challenging us, and holding us to the standards that shaped us into the graduates we are today. To our families and friends, thank you for your patience, encouragement, and unwavering support throughout this journey. We are especially grateful to share this moment with the people who carried us through it because they make today even more meaningful. When we started PA school, we knew it would be academically challenging, and we also knew life would keep moving around it. That challenge continued through family stress, relationship strain, illness, loss, and moments when rest felt necessary but unavailable. There were moments when it felt like there wasn't enough time to study, prepare, or catch our breath. Still, we showed up. Not perfectly, not effortlessly, but consistently. During my first year, a faculty member reached out to me after noticing something I hadn't fully recognized yet in myself. She told me she had noticed my light beginning to fade. At the time, I didn't realize how much stress and self-doubt had started to shape the way that I saw myself. Between PA school and challenges in my personal life, I had become more focused on how far behind I felt than how much I had grown. What she offered me wasn't criticism. It was encouragement and perspective. She reminded me that self-doubt does not erase what we have learned and that comparison distracts from growth. I think many of us have had moments during this program when we quietly questioned ourselves. One of the most important things this program teaches you is that growth is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it looks like continuing forward, even when you feel uncertain. And honestly, it made me think of the words Uncle Ben shared with Peter Parker in Spider-Man, "With great power comes great responsibility." And the older I get, the more I realize how true that is. As we step into our first jobs as providers, that responsibility will feel very real. There will be moments when the decisions we make carry weight and moments when we question ourselves more than we would like to admit. This next chapter will be exciting and at times intimidating. But every person in this room is more than capable than they realize. Each of us has already overcome more than we thought possible and proved to ourselves again and again that we are resilient, resourceful, and brave. Every day, we will be trusted with people during some of the hardest and most important moments of their lives. That responsibility extends beyond the medical decisions we make to the kind of people we choose to be. The choices we make, especially when no one is watching, shape the kind of providers our patients will remember us as. This profession will ask us to advocate for people who cannot advocate for themselves, to lead with compassion, to stand by our values, and to continue doing the right thing even when it is difficult. Life will continue to challenge us, both personally and professionally. Difficult moments are inevitable, but our hardships do not define us. How we respond to them does. How we carry ourselves through adversity and treat others in the process speaks far more to our character than the challenges themselves ever could. Because long after patients forget the medications we prescribed or the diagnoses we made, they will remember how we treated them, how we spoke to them, and whether we made them feel cared for during moments when they felt vulnerable or afraid. This program taught us far more than medicine. It taught us that we are capable of more than we once believed, that growth often happens during moments when we feel the least prepared, and that resilience is built one day at a time. But most importantly, it taught us to trust that the limits we place on ourselves are often far smaller than what we are actually capable of achieving. And still, here we are, standing on the edge of something new together. This moment is not just a finish line, but a beginning shaped by every single late night, every sacrifice, every act of courage, both quiet and loud. All of us in this room have completed something that once felt impossibly far away. We heard how demanding this path would be, and we chose it anyway. As we move forward, we may not have all the answers. Still, we leave here prepared to keep learning, care deeply for others, and carry this profession with integrity and compassion. Trust the foundation you have built, trust the compassion that brought you here, and trust the difference you are capable of making in others' lives as you embark on this next chapter. Congratulations, class of 2026. Make the world feel the difference you will bring. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. Wonderful words, very inspirational. I'd like to congratulate once again, our newest class graduates here today. And I want you to know that today is not just an acknowledgement of your achievements, but a profound recognition of the responsibility you're embracing. The path ahead will be challenging, as everyone has told you, but it will also be incredibly rewarding. Remember the significance of this day and the trust that has been placed in you. We would like to thank our distinguished guests, our dedicated faculty and staff, and most importantly, all the family members and friends who are here to celebrate this special occasion with you today. Can we turn around and actually give them a round of applause, please? This concludes our formal ceremony. We'd like to invite all of you to join us outside of these doors, and we're going to move to the down to the saloon where we'll have the award ceremony. We'd ask you to please remain in your seat until the faculty and staff have completed a recessional, and we'll meet down there for the rest of the award ceremony. Once again, thank you everyone for being here.